Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, do I have such a fun, special little treat for you hooligans today. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to something new, something that's a bit of a trial. It's in a trial period, but I would say welcome back to Noodle Wednesdays. It's a not very clever name for a day that I want to dedicate to games that I would have never played on my own. So I look up these really fun games that are unique to Game Pass, probably not unique to only Game Pass. I'm sure that you could probably find these games in other places, but because for those who do have access to Xbox Game Pass series, you do have access to all of these games. And since I have it, I've never tried any of these games myself, so here we are. Hoping to also make your Wednesday, seeing as it's the middle of the week, just a tad bit brighter. So this game's called Pentiment. I actually have no idea what it's about, and today I was actually going to play something else, but this one snagged my attention. And I only saw images of it. I've never read reviews of this game online. I've never seen someone play this game online. It's supposedly, and I looked into it a little bit more as far as like overall gameplay. It's a decision-based making game that has several different endings. It's about 15 to 20 hours long. We will not be playing that long today. No, we will not be doing that because we want to try it. And if you guys really do love this, let me know in the comments that you want me to finish it. I think I'm going to like it. It seems really charming. Unlike puzzle games, I'm a big fan of RPG decision-making games, turn-based games, I guess open world RPG games, and I like reading. I like lore-driven games, and it seems like this is one of those games. So if you want to, stay, watch, have a great time, sit back, relax. I'm super excited to have you here. Consider subscribing if you guys do end up liking this video and you want to see more. Let's just get to it. Look at this, it just gives me like knights and princesses and storybook vibes. Easy red fonts. This game uses stylized fonts and writing effects that may be difficult for some readers. Okay, it was already difficult and I think I'm pretty good at reading. The easy red fonts option improves legibility by disabling some fonts and writing effects. I kind of want the full experience. If they're gonna give us some scripted peasant script, scribe script, humanist script, and monastic scripts, then I say we do that. It's got an autosave feature. I don't know what the story is about whatsoever. Oh. I thought it might read to us, personally. Oh, wow. This is really going to be hard to read, isn't it? Oh. 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 I'm erasing the words. I didn't even get to read it. Why am I erasing words? Oh. What? Is this a real thing? What if I just leave? Oh, did that just irritate all my OCD people out there that I left like 2 little pieces at the very top? Xbox Game Studios presents, oh, so it is like a Game Pass exclusive. An Obsidian Entertainment production. It's very charming tavern music. Kind of reminds me of like a D&D setting. Pentiment. I'm not even gonna try to read the left-hand side. Games don't normally have credits in the beginning. This feels very, TV-like. You know how like some TV shows and some movies have they don't do it as much anymore, but they had like credits that roll in the beginning that show what who stars in it and the music and the directors, things like that. I've never seen a game have introductions before. I kind of wish I had my water. I was gonna say, I'm also just trying to get comfy because I know I'm gonna be playing this game for a hot minute. But I'm really excited for the series because I'd never get to venture out and play Oh, it's gonna tell us a story. Sorry. An artist sleeps. An artist's mind. Whoa. And the abbot said to me, Andreas. Okay, so this is the gameplay? I don't want you distracting the sisters in the library. I need you to finish the commission by the end of April. Keep your conversations with Brother Piero to a minimum. Wait, so I get to just pick anything? If we're an artist, I'd imagine that they need this one, right? I need you to finish the commission by the end of April. Beatrice, isn't that all right, I'll get in character. Isn't that much earlier than you were expecting? Yes, wait, okay, hold on, I can't read. Yes, he had told me I had until the Ides of May. Oh, this is like a jester, so should I do like a Gaunty accent? Asshole, and he's not going to pay you anymore, is he? He has no appreciation for the cost of your sweat. Socrates. The yield of labor should not be measured in coin, but in personal satisfaction and self-improvement. Personal satisfaction doesn't much put food on the table though, does it? How did you reply to the abbot, Andreas? I said I would do my best to get it done by the end of April. I told him it would be done when it was done sometime before the Ides of May. I shrugged and kept on working. A good way to avoid conflict in the moment, but you know it will come back around. Who cares? It won't matter. The abbot will keep complaining and eventually it will get done. And doing the work is its own virtue, regardless of what the abbot might think. Despite the abbot's ire, you must endure soon. You will have finished both the abbot's work as well as your masterpiece. And then you will return to Nuremberg, where marriage in your new life as a master awaits you. Yes, marriage to someone he'll never met. Hardly ideal. What is going on here? I like created the scenario by choosing an answer. That's so cute. Well, the alternative is becoming a philosopher. Oh, Jesus. Then you should definitely get married. Or maybe I should do like a Scottish accent for him. Is she pretty at least? Yeah, I'll do that. I love how like everything gets drawn in and you can hear like the drawing, gesturing. That's what my brother said in his letter, but maybe he's just trying to lift my spirits. The small portrait they sent was lovely, but we artists can be flatterers. Oh, who knows? That's not why I'm doing it anyway. It is growing late. The wheel of time stops for no man, Andreas. I fear you must leave us. True, Your Majesty. Will you visit us again soon? Hopefully, but it's out of my control, Your Majesty. I don't know, Your Majesty. Well, I can't always dream of this place, Your Majesty. Wait, so this is all in my head? I chose that answer. Of course. If you are not here tomorrow night, I pray you will be someplace as pleasant. Grobian, please see Andreas safely home. Of course, Your Majesty. Until next time, Andreas. Until next time, Your Majesty. Pay no mind to the fools, Andreas. Look at this one. Look at all of them. My favorite one by far is the one down below on the ship's bow. And he's just going... I never do. Ow! At least I would if they'd stop stepping on my feet. Watch where you're going. They're fools, Andreas. No point in trying to teach them anything. Accents are not my forte. I apologize. I know old John wants you to endure the abbot's shit. Oh, shit. Sorry. But since I take you home, I get the last word. Don't let him run, you ragged boy. I won't. The abbot can't push me around. He's just trying to keep order in the Abbey. I'm an outsider. It will be fine. I don't want to cause any trouble. He's just trying to keep the order in the Abbey. I'm just an outsider. Oh my god, hold on, sorry. It's hard for me to accent and read at the same time. I'll get better. Right, an outsider he brought in. If he wants your work, he has to deal with you as you are. This is so charming. Gah! Would you please... I give up. Take me home, Grobrian. As you wish, Andreas. I don't know why I see him as a Scottish kind of guy. Maybe I think the Scottish are kind of silly. They can be silly. Was that all a dream? That's really cool. Good morning, Ursula. Okay, the writing styles, definitely turn that on. I know it's hard to read some of them, but look how fun that is. Like, look, it's just like, okay, this child cannot speak English properly, so I'm just gonna spout gibberish when she comes up. Time to get up. Oh. This is 1, the Baron. So I forgot to mention that this game has 3 chapters. I wanted to do the first chapter today, but since there's so much reading involved, I highly doubt I'll get through all of it. But this game just looks, oh god, there's another game that's like this, and I want to, if I remember the name, I'll tell you guys it, but there's another game that's very hand-drawn like this, with clickables and things like that, and it's very entertaining. All right, we'll look at everything. I really should clean this up. I'll do him in my normal voice because we're probably going to talk a lot with him. The Picatrix, Key of Solomon, the okay, I cannot read that fast. Heptameron, Prior Farron keeps giving me all these books to read. God, the names are out of control. I'm not tired yet. Perhaps after compline. Oh. Oh, that was so cool. What's going on, Ursula? Oh, quests. Wow. This is very involved. I'm very, very impressed. It's kind of... Wow, there's a lot to look at. Let's just look at one thing at a time. Journal. A few more pages. A few more pages. Prime hour 6. Another day. Another few pages for the abbot, and hopefully a few more for myself. I need to get across town and head up to the abbey so I can start work at the scriptorium. Okay. Clara. Good morning, Andreas. Did you sleep well? Quite well, actually, thank you. Ordinary, as far as sleeping goes. Not well, but there's nothing that can be done about it now. Well, since we got our toe slept on it, I'll say not well. Because the jesters were stomping on my feet. Oh, I'm sorry. Andreas, I can change the straw in the mattress if you like. Don't trouble yourself, Clara. You have enough to deal with. I'd appreciate it, thank you. Let's say that. Anyway, I know you'll be off to the abbey, so I packed you some food. Almonds, cheese, and some of the rye you like from the Albans. Otto wanted me to ask you if you wanted to join him for dinner at the abbey. I'm trying to like get the inflection down. Otto stopped by. Yes, ran down. Done. I thought I said down for a second. Andreas. That's too kind, Clara. Thank you. Many thanks. Master Andreas, if it wouldn't be too much trouble, could we... Would it be too much trouble if you paid the next month's rent today? Oh. And if we raised it to 2 groschen? Groschen? I hate to ask, but we're behind on taxes to the abbey. 2 months behind. Peter's losing his hair over it. Even more than usual, I mean. Oh, jeez. Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter. I'm not sure how. Oh, do we not have money? Of course, it's no problem at all. Besides, we wouldn't want Peter to lose any more of his precious hair. I mean, it's not out of question. Yes, I think I can manage that. I can't promise anything. We'll see. I'll see what we can do. Well, wait. Were these taxes unexpected? I want to be like hesitant and then also say yes. But it's so grateful, truly, Andreas. I apologize again for asking. It's just awful to be stuck in such a position. Our taxes are getting harder to pay each year. Every year. Peter works very hard. It's just never seems to be enough. St. Luke, bless you for helping us out. Speaking of St. Luke. Ow. Oh. Ow. Oh my god, they can't do that to me. Did you... They literally just spelled it wrong and then crossed it out. No wonder I'm having a hard time reading, because they're writing it. It's writing and then it deletes the word and then it writes the word in. So at first it was speaking of St. Luke. Ow. Is your masterpiece coming along instead of how, and then they crossed out I was sitting here like, am I losing my mind? Some of the words keep changing and I didn't realize. Okay, now I gotta get back into character. Speaking of St. Luke, how is your masterpiece coming along? It's been 2 months now, hasn't it? Slowly, I'm afraid. Most of the days are spent doing work for the Abbey. It's only during the divine office that Prior Fennec. Okay, it's Ferenc. I'm just gonna call him Ferenc. Allows me to work on my masterpiece. A reasonable restriction, but slow going. The city council doesn't require it to become a master. I'm making it slowly to show clients and for my works, for my own sake. And yes, when I do finish, I will go back to Nuremberg, where I will marry and open a workshop of my own. From Nuremberg to a university, now that traveling around the world as an artist. What a life you have ahead of you, Master Andreas. Yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life. After ... Oh, yes, I suppose it does feel like I'm starting a new chapter in my life after a few missteps, some wandering, a little too much fun. Some wandering. It must be rather frightening I'm having a hard time rolling my R's. It must be rather frightening starting all over again. I owe it to my family to make something of my life. It is, but I know that this is what I want to do. This will be remembered. I didn't think that my decisions had that much import yet, so... Not many people get to decide that. Certainly not anyone in gassing or casting. I can't tell. Anyway, I don't know anything about that, but I've seen you sketching such beautiful things in your little book. Your masterpiece must be beautiful. Wonderful. Sorry. It is. It's my finest work. It's getting there. Well, it's hard to say until it's done. I'm thinking that he's kind of uneasy about his work, so I'm gonna say it's getting there. Hard work will get you all the way. That's what my father used to say. God rest his soul. Now I have to get back to my own work. Have a good day at the Abbey, Andreas, and I'll see you after Vespers for supper. Not tonight, but thank you. Klaus Ducker invited me for supper. Over for supper. Of course. Please say hello to the Duckers for us. Of course. Until later, Clara. Of course, until later, Clara. Boom. I'm gonna talk to Eva. Yeah, she said something about the guy that we visited, or... Hello, Andreas. Oh, did you just want to say anything else? Okay, cool. Less reading for me. Hey! Whoa! Oh, I didn't want to go that fast. Okay. Morning, Andreas. I'm gonna give them all very diverse accents, I hope you know. Morning, big Jorg. Jorg? Hog? Horg? Maybe it's Jorge? How's it going? You working today? Just taking a rest for a bit. Dad's still in the field. He hit a big rock with the plow, and it took me, Lord knows how long to pull it. You off to the Abbey? Every day but Sunday. Where else would I be going? Damn, Andreas. I don't know. Just making conversation. Oh, I pissed him off. Smells like a storm's coming, no? Huh? It just smells like fresh alpine air to me. You've been traveling too much. Where was it you spent your Wanderhaaren before you came to Cassin? Whoa, okay, we get to pick a background that will affect your character's choices going forward. Press and hold to confirm your choice. Where did you say blah 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 you did your Bashenhowl? I don't know, I guess your childhood? Sorry, I'm also... God, it's so uncomfy sometimes. Basel. Andreas knows some Italian and French and can reference culture touchstones from Basel and nearby Bern, Zurich, and Freiburg. Low Countries or Italy. Low Countries, Andreas knows some Dutch and French and can reference the cultural touchstones of Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. Italy, Andreas knows Italian and a little Greek and can reference cultures from touchstone in Florence, Venice, and Milan. Oh, I like that one. Let's do Dutch and French. Antwerp, Bruges, and Ghent. All the great art cities of Flanders. Where's that? North and west, down by the sea. There's your problem. The sea air ain't... Okay, there you go. I was like, with that word. The sea air has confused your sense of smell. Spend enough time in the mountains, and you'll be able to smell a storm coming. See, look, crosses off the letters and puts them in. That's really, that's so creative. That's so cute. How long will that take? 10, 15 years? I don't think I have that long, Big Jorg. I'm gonna call him Jorg. What'd you spend all that time in Flanders doing anyway? Other than art, I mean. Oh, what? This is like our character background. That's so funny. Hedonist, craftsman, bookworm, rapscallion, or a businessman. Well, these are all kind of self-explanatory, but I'll briefly go through them. Andreas seeks out pleasure wherever he goes. He's extremely sociable and quite experienced in all the enjoyable vices in the world. Andreas lives to work and dedicate all of his time to art. Bookworm. I would obviously reading. Rapscallion. Andreas has a penchant for getting involved in petty schemes, pranks, and minor crimes and fistfights. Andreas devotes much of his time to self-promotion, optimizing business expenses, making investments, and balancing his books. Let's do hedonist. I like that. Oh, Flemish women are beautiful, and the beer is wonderful. What do you think I spent my time doing? Oh, sounds like fun, but you better not let Father Thomas hear you about it. Why not? Priests tell us to emulate the lives of the saints. I revere Saint Augustine, who said, "Lord, make me chaste, but not yet." If you say so, Andreas. I still think you're going to get into trouble with Father Thomas. Jorg! Anyway, I had to get going. Jorg! Let's go! Dad's already acting like I'm taking too long, even though I did all the work to get that rock out. See you later, Andreas. Until later. They all look so, like, animated. Like, their facial features are animated, and, like, obviously this is clearly all animated, and that's not what I mean. But their expressions and their body language, I just see it in my mind's eye as very animated. I know that reading can be a little boring, so I apologize if you guys don't. You can always skip the reading parts, but let's talk to Peter. Oh, he doesn't want to talk to us. Fine. Little Peter, or Ill Peter. God bless you. Andreas. Oh yes, Andreas. This weather's been god-awful. This town's going to shit since my days. Andreas, I don't think the townsfolk can do much about the weather. Were things very different from when you were young? Yeah, well, of course they wouldn't know. how to do anything now. No one follows the old days anymore. The old abbot don't bother us much about our customs. He didn't mind if we let a little offering to Pencha to keep the skies clear, the weather fair. Methodius knew that Christ was in our hearts, even if the White Lady's name was on our lips. The church banned all observances of pagan gods, ill Peter. What sort of old customs? I thought St. Moritz protected Yasing. You think the spirits have been fouling the weather since no one follows the customs anymore? Heh, sharper than you look, eh? The saints were the first to watch over Tassing. Oh, is it Tassing? Yeah, it is. It's Tassing, not Cassing. Tassing. My father knew that. Old Ranning Kemper knew that. That bastard abbot may not look it, but some of us keep to the traditions of life alive. It literally said traditon, and then I for a second have to stop reading and wait for the word to clear itself to know what it's saying. Also, can we talk about how weird the pigs look? Like the old widow Otilia. I won't mention that at the abbey. What do these traditions entail? When you get up in the night to take a piss, go around the right side of the house and never go back the same way. Weird. So is he telling us we should do that? That way the witches don't steal your soul. Oh, how interesting. Yeah, I should go. All right, God bless you. What lovely townsfolk there are. The town commons. Look at that, a new area. I love this storybook vibe. So oh, I couldn't find the book, but I guess we'll just, well, we have to go work. Ooh, what about those guys? Can I go that way? I can't go that way. Okay, so we're good. Martin, please. Can you give me a hand here? What do you want? I'm keeping an eye on him. That looks a lot like standing around there and doing nothing. Martin, for Christ's sake, helps your cousin. How do I do the z? No. Martin, for Christ's sake, help your cousin. Here, I won't do her. Morning, Andreas. Excuse us. One of the fence rails fell off and the sheep started hopping it. Is there something I can do to help? No, excuse me. I'll try to stay out of your way. Martin, you idiot. Are you going to help them? Should I offer to help? Should I be like, Martin, you idiot? That's kind of what I want to be like. I'll offer. Have you ever handled sheep before? Well, no. Then no. But thank you. Christian of you to offer. Oh, look. There's something going on up on Steimer's house. I could not read that word. Yeah, lots of pointing and lots of angry faces. Who's that on the horse? Looks rich. I don't know, Martin, but Lucky is giving him an earful. I haven't seen Lucky. Oh, I don't know why it takes the last time to say Christ, but Christ. I haven't seen Lucky worked up since Peter and Clara's wedding when Jonan pulled his pants down. Knocked two of my man's teeth out. You don't want to feel the strength behind the stonemason's anger. Do you think he's a noble? He looks really rich. Damn it, Martin. Stay out of trouble for once. What, Auntie Hetty? Behave yourself. We don't have enough to deal with you right now. Well, we have enough to deal with right now. Andreas, if you wouldn't mind moving your skinny little body up the road, we need to get these sheep under control. Of course, see you later. Help your aunt and cousin, all right? This will be remembered. Eat shit, Andres. Rude. Wow, guys, what a charming little town we wound up in. I do think I want to help. Let's talk to Endries. Oh, Andreas, good timing. Do you have a moment to lend me a hand? Of course. Wonderful. I've gotten too many irons in the fire. Or rather, shoes. Horseshoes. I miscounted how many I put in. Now I need a hand. Else I'll overheat and I won't be able to work my metal. Whoa, mini game. Here, take the shoe. Wait, okay, thank you. If you could not write things incorrectly, that would be great. Here, take the shoe and the tongs. Put the hot part of the shoe in the mid of the anvil, and I'll hit it with the hammer. All right, like that. All right, I'm doing it. Let's go. Guys, this is my life now. Good one. Good, good. Next one. Oh. Did I do that wrong? I hope I didn't do that wrong. Ah, well done. See? Short work. Thanks for the help, Andreas. I don't know what I was thinking doing all those at once. It sure would be nice to have someone to help me out over here every day. Maybe it's like because the townspeople are like not as well spoke. So maybe they say things and then they're all like, it's not actually what they say. You know, because they're not like well spoken maybe. Have you considered an apprentice? Have you considered a child? Child labor much? Yeah, let's just casually bring up child labor. Don't look at me, painting is hard enough. Have you considered an apprentice? I have. None of the boys in the village seem interested. Keep at it then. Oh, keep at them. I bet you could get Bert Drucker. Ha! Klaus would have my head if I tried. Anyway, I don't want to take up any more of your time. I'll see you in Otto over by the Abbey. Guest house for dinner. Until then. A lot of names and a lot of people to keep track of. Let's go to the Abbey though. Oh, there we go. Church Duckers. Right. I think that we're really late because look, prime work hours, 6 hours. What? What was that? That gave me, Doki Doki vibes. You know, where it broke the fourth wall of video game logic. All right. Morning, Andreas. How's it going? We'll give him the nicest voice. Morning, Klaus. Another day at the Abbey. Another few hours to work on my masterpiece. Good to hear. You're still coming by for supper tonight. Marie and Bert would love to see you. You really... Why is... He's giving me creepy vibes. It's crazy that a game could give you creepy vibes by just doing so many little subtle things. From... embolding some words and then making them not, and then yeah, that's super weird. You really need to see the new woodcuts I have for an Italian edition of Till Spiegel. I think I said that right. I didn't realize Father Thomas lets you print books in Italian. Come on, Andreas. He's not that strict. I know he's trying to protect the people from hearsay, witch mania, adventure stories, and questionable moral repute. Your sloppy typesetting. I could be an absolute dick. Witch mania. Oh, God, don't say that, Andreas. We're less than a day's ride from Innsbruck. No need to get the people around here all worked up about witches again. Besides, don't talk about witches around Father Thomas. Just a bad idea. Good to know. All right, I'm not keeping track of a lot of these, but now that we've met with several people, now we're gonna need to start taking note of like their personalities and what to say and what not to say. So I know that to Klaus, I can't mention that I was like good with the ladies or I spent my time doing, you know, rambunctious things. So, supper tonight after Vespers? Of course. Thank you. Great. Tell Marie and Bert you're coming. I'll tell. See you later. See you later. That was super creepy. Can I go inside the house? The Drucker house. Nope. That's later tonight. God bless, Master Mahler. I hope your week is going well. Thank you, Father. It is going quite well. I'm just on my way up the hill to get work. Thank you, Father. I'm running late to the Abbey. I don't want to help Thomas. It's no problem if you don't mind. God, okay, hold on. It's no problem if you don't have time for me today. But the question is, will you have time for the Lord on Sunday? You understand how important it is for your salvation that you receive Holy Communion, don't you? Yeah, I apologize, Father Thomas. I promise you, I'll make it this Sunday. I do, but I've been working on sketches late in the night. I'm gonna sigh. Andreas, do you think I like saying these things, these silly things to people to get them to come to... Oh, okay, I was wondering. Oh my, what a blessed day to receive such an illustrious visitor. Master Mela, this is Lauren? Okay, Laurence Baron of Rothendal, a great lord from the countryside near Worms. God bless you, Father Thomas. It is nice to be remembered fondly. I only wish all of your neighbors were as welcoming. Well, yes. What brings you back to our little town? My wife and I sometimes I change their accents depending on how I look at them. My wife and I were returning from a trip to Venice. We spent a few days in Innsbruck, and it was terribly dull. I mean, it is a certain charm common to the Alpine cities, but the place was crawling with the nobles for the Emperor's diet. The Emperor? Was he there? Did you see him? Oh, briefly. Oh, briefly. I don't know how to say it illustriously. Oh, briefly. But he was sitting for a portrait at a time. It's quite lovely. I didn't want to bother him or the painter, who was the artist, my lord. Why was the diet assembled, my lord? Why was the diet assembled? Oh, nothing you need to worry about. Austrian things. Hansburg things. Boring, even for nobles. Anyway, my wife wanted to stay a bit longer in Innsbruck, and I decided to ride ahead and make a visit to Kreinzog. I don't know if I said that right. I heard Father Matthias had died shortly after my visit, of course. A great loss for the Abbey. Oh, sorry. A great loss for the Abbey and for all of us. Indeed. By good fortune, I recently crossed a copy of Historia Tasse? Historia Tasfe. He was reading during my vast visit. Father Matthias was hoping to find a second copy to corroborate the contents of first. It contains some fascinating details about the histories of the place. I'm afraid they might even cause a bit of scandal. Yes. Sorry if the accents are just absolutely off. But I must be off. There will be time enough to discuss casting. Is this casting? I guess this word is kind of hard for me to read. I think it's casting. Castings past later. I commissioned a manuscript from the Abbey through Father Gernot, and I have come to check on his progress. Oh, my lord. If you have come to see your manuscript, you should speak with the young Master Mela here. Not quite a true master yet. I still have to marry and be approved by the city council. Oh, I actually meant to read the second option and I accidentally clicked A. Sorry. Andreas is a journeyman artist from Nuremberg for the next few months. He's also helping in the Abbey's scriptorium. A Nuremberg artist working in an Abbey scriptorium in 1518. Oh. He should talk, Andreas. We should talk, Andreas. I must know the story. Of course, my lord. It would be an honor. Well, I'm already late to the Abbey, but I suppose it's all right. Surely, my lord would find little entertainment or companionship in me. I have yet to judge the quality of your entertainment, though it sounds like we're off to a bad start. I don't know. I don't like him. I don't like him because I gave him a shrewd voice. Plus, I'm like really late for the Abbey, so I'm kind of feeling a little pressed. Like, what happens if that's like noticed? What if I like being late is like a decision, like a choice? Thank you for your introduction, Father Thomas. Come to supper at the Abbey tonight. I'm inviting you to the Abbot's table. Did the Abbot invite me? Invite me. Sorry, that's the right voice. Oh, don't worry about it, Father. Just show up after Vespers. What is he going to do? Refuse us? Excellent. We will see you then. Nicholas, I'm discounting. Run ahead. Oh, dismounting, sorry. Miklaus, I'm dismounting. Run ahead for us and take the horses to the Abbey guest house. I'd like to take my time talking with Master Mela. I'll meet you there. At once, my lord. Oh, geez. I thought I said that I couldn't talk to the guy. So then, a journeyman from Nuremberg. Forgive me for saying so, but you seem a little old to be a master. You said you were unmarried? No, I'm not married, but in truth, I came to my I was gonna say, does that sound like vacation? Vocation. Vocation after later than my father and brothers. I was in university for a number of years at Erfurt. Wonderful. The same university as Martin Luther. Have you read his works? He says things about the church that should have been said years ago. Might get him into trouble, but he's a brave, brilliant man. Wait, you may have even met him, didn't you? You must tell me. Aha, no. He was much years ahead of me. Still, his ideas do seem fascinating. His ideas don't hold much interest for me, I'm afraid. Are we going to take interest in political church stuff? No. This will be remembered. Oh, nonsense. Dude, I am not hitting home with Lorenz here. Nonsense. Even if you disagree with him, how can the ideas not hold your interest? I wonder if the good brothers of the Abbey have heard of him. Perhaps they have even read his list of 95 theses against the church. Why is he get away from me? Father Matthias has not above having a lovely debate. I hope Father Gonot does not disappoint in that regard. But enough about Lusa for now. Tell me about your university studies. Forgive me, Baron, but did you attend university? You seem very well educated. Why are you so interested in my education? Ah, yes. It must seem strange I did not attend university, but I had a rich invite education at my family's estate. Oh, that was weird. Ah, yes, it must... What? It gives me goosebumps when things do that to me. Little subtle changes creep me out. Stop creeping me out. Yes, it must seem strange. I did not attend university, but I have a rich private education at my family's estate. And I don't even remember what he just said before. I love all knowledge. I love all knowledge from Aristotle and Cicero and Ficino, Erasmus, and everyone in between and yet to come. I may have misjudged the Baron. It seems he is well read as any university student. In truth, I am simply happy to speak with another well-educated man. Now then, did you earn your doctorate? Oh, no, I didn't. Only a master's degree. I started working toward a doctorate, but I didn't finish. Wow, guys. Must be a hard life to live when you only get your master's degree, says the college dropout over here. Oh, that's a shame. Well, what was your area of study? Ooh, theology, imperial law, and medicine. Andreas has a strong understanding of Catholic. I don't know. I think so far our character is trying to stay away from, or at least I'm trying to make him stay a little bit away from political, you know, the political climate of the game. So let's do imperial law. Law, I suppose. I thought I could practice in Nuremberg. That's weird. I don't know if our stories are lining up very well. I never had much interest in the subject, honestly. A bit dull for my taste. You could leave me at any time, man. I'm not forcing you to talk to me. Besides, the Empire is such a mess of jurisdictions. Bavarian law, Rhenish law, Franconian law, and nonsense. I'd rather use my money to pay someone who studies the nonsense than learn it myself. Ew! If I had any faith, I would have prayed you'd never show your face here again. Oh, God. Curse you, Lawrence, Rothergill. Perched his dogs tearing you pieces would be too kind of fate. Oh, I knew we didn't like this guy. These rustic communities display a shocking lack of hospitality. Don't you think? What was that about? I'm gonna say nothing. Lawrence. Well, could you stop following me? Well, what of your early time in university? Every student must study the trivium and quadrivium, yes? Did you have a favorite subject? Yeah, I'm giving him like a French, Finnish weird accent. I keep teetering between like French tones and then I keep coming back to like, I don't know what I'm trying, maybe Dutch. I'm not a good linguist. All right, Latinist. Andreas has a strong command of Latin grammar and vocabulary. He can also easily recall Centea Antiquae, quoted words of the wisdom in the Roman Republic Empire. Logician. Andreas instinctively thinks through the implications of information as he receives it, is adept to spatial analysis, and can easily perform complicated calculations in his head. Oh, dude, we could be an occultist. Andreas knows a soul-endangering amount of theoretical and practical knowledge on alchemy, astrology, theurology, necromancy, and various magical rites and ceremonies. That is so tempting. Heavens and earth. It has a bean and a freaking rainbow. That's so precious. Andreas knows a great deal about the constellations, heavenly bodies, and their movement. He is also familiar with various plants and animals in the study of personal experience. Ugh, I don't know. I kind of like logician or orator. Excelled in rhetoric in university. He is a skilled teacher, persuader, and a public speaker. So if we do this, can I convince people of like my decision making and my choices? I kind of like logician because it seems like maybe he could figure things out and maybe help me with like decision making as a player. Logic, geometry, and arithmetic. Quite interesting for an artist. Was Aristotle's organon the foundation of your study? Yes, the organon for logic, and Euclid's elements for geometry. But the past few centuries have yielded wonderful new tests for logic, or on logic. Peter Abelard provided the foundation of scholastics philosophy and established the primacy of Aristotle's work. Oh my gosh, this is like a lot of background, and I think that a lot of it's probably true. It has like some history to it. A lot of history, actually. The Englishman William of Ockham gave us the Summa Logicae, arguing oh my good god, these words are too big for my small brain. Nominalism. There we go. Against Platonic realism. And of course, Thomas Aquinas. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna skip this part. Thank you. All monks and friars, of course, a great deal of work to force Aristotle to fit within the church's vision of truth. Is that so wrong? I question these great men should have had to wrestle with logic into what the church established by fiat and force. And your other studies? Was there anything you excelled at? Holy crap. Let's do orator. The art of persuasion and naturally rhetoric. I assume you studied the Greeks and Romans both. Yes, Aristotle and Cicero, of course, but also Christian thinkers like Augustine and Thomas Aquinas. True, we have less use for public discourse than senators did in the Roman Republic. Exactly. The doctors of the church weren't trying to persuade politicians, but to move the mind towards Christian truth. Still, the principles remain the same. Invent your arguments, then arrange, style, and internalize them before delivering them to your audience. Splendid. Though I suppose an artist has little use for rhetoric, especially in a place such as this. Not true. Rhetoric is also an art. I would actually agree with that. And like other forms of art, it should be created for the audience and its purpose. It can be practiced as easily in the streets of a rural town as in the Curia of Rome. As in the Curia of Rome. Yeah. Well put. Can we get to my job now? It has been an hour 4 and I haven't been able to get to my job. I'm so late. Says the Abbey. I have a good memories of this place. And the Father Matthias. I was sad to hear of his passing. How did you come to know him? How did you come to know the Kirche at all? My family have been patrons of Kirche for I don't know how many generations. Some years ago I heard that Kirche still had a wonderful library and artisans. Professional artists had taken over most manuscript production, so I was shocked to find an active scriptorium here. Well, there's not much left of it these days. 2 old men, a young scribe, and me. This is a good place as any to create art. The artists that remain here are quite talented, if a bit old-fashioned. I would say this is a good place for any to create art. Certainly, though I'm sure you miss the comforts of Nuremberg when you're stuck in the drafty old abbeys like this. I'll get back there soon enough. I'm in no rush. I do, but the abbot is paying good money, good enough to put up with a bit of discomfort. I'm in no rush. That's good for me, since I'll appreciate the abbey's work. I commissioned a manuscript to the Father Gernot a year ago. I thought I would stop by and check on his progress. Wait, are you the artist working on it? It's a prayer book and 20 illustrations. I know the work, but no, I do know the artist well. The Venerable Brother Piero. The Venerable. He still has his wits and skills, if that's what concerns you. Brother Piero has an incredible talent with color. Then I very look forward to seeing it. Don't freaking go ahead of me. I don't know. Maybe it's because I kind of gave him like a little bit of a sly tone to his voice and his accent, maybe, but I don't like him. Klaus tends the horses and the baggage. I'm heading to the abbey. Yes, my lord. Some of this stuff does go really over my head. I don't know. I'm not a very big history buff, so if you guys know more than I do, let me know what I'm missing out on. Well, let's not keep the abbot waiting any longer. Oh my. The women all look so... Everyone here looks so interested. They all look very animated. Nuns. Quite unusual for a Benedictine house to have monks and nuns, even if they are separated. The church closed most of them centuries ago. But then, Kearsarge is a place out of time in more ways than one. Do you know Mother Cecilia? She seems to recognize you. Why were they closed? Say nothing. Let's ask why Mother Cecilia. Very acquainted, yes. Let's leave it at that. Ah, you must be Father Guénon. I am Lorenz, Baron of... Wow, what a script. How should I talk in his accent? I've kind of used everything, so we'll keep all the monks and church people the same. Yes, the Baron of Rosengard. So wonderful to have you here again. Where actually did you meet you? Wait, we actually did meet on your last visit. Ah, if you say so. I am not good with remembering faces. Please forgive me, my lord, but I wasn't expecting you for another few days. Yes, I know, but I brought you instead. I couldn't wait to see my manuscript, so I'm sure it's no trouble. Yes, I mean, no. It is no trouble. Did you want to see it now? Oh, in a moment. I could do with a bit of refreshment, though. May I grab something from the kitchen? ... Yes, certainly, my lord. I will meet you there. You guys impressed with so many voices in my head? Andreas, I don't know what you are doing with the Baron, but I need you in the scriptorium. Now. Of course, Father. I'm eager to get to work. Why are you taking this out on me? He's not my problem. Is this a bad time to ask for an advance on the payment for the book hours? You know, it's like I always say, it's like a band-aid. You should just rip it off, right? So let's just do it. Let's ask. ... Oh, yeah, that was definitely a bad time. I should ask when he's in a better mood. Maybe I could just convince Brother Matthew to pay me early. Find a way to get paid. That's on our quest. That's really cool. So we should ask Father... Oh, geez. There's actually a lot of quests. I think we'll only kind of stick to our main quest. I'm just going to do where I think I should go. Let's go to the church. Ooh. I like that the sound changed. That's Rudir. Roger. Crypt? Oh yeah, let's go to the crypt. Anything spooky down here? A lovely relief of the Virgin and Child. Shame it's hidden down here. Oh, this is a puzzle, dude. Look, there's a key. Oh, that was it. Now what? Huh, a secret. Screw work. We're going into the catacombs. Let's do it. Oh, sorry. A secret entrance in the library. I'll have to remember this. Ooh, spooky. Abbot Dietrich, from the height of Kyrso's power in the 14th century. Those days have long passed. All right, so just some historian things. What about over here? The foundation of the abbeys were built where the Romans occupied this land not long after the death of Christ. I know I'm from Utah, but I know nothing about, like... What a beautiful voice. Oh, Matthew. He'll give me money. God bless you, Andreas. Kinda looks like a hippie. How is the sacristy today, Matthew? The same as yesterday. Does my vocation seem silly to you, Master Maelo? No, I was just being friendly. A little. I was just being friendly. Then go in peace, friend. Knowing the Abbey's treasures are secure. Secure. Okay, I was right. Secure for another day. God be with you. One more thing. I have a favor to ask you until later. Let's ask. Yes, Andreas? I was hoping you gave me a little pay on the latest manuscript early. I like to collect my wages. Give me my pay? I'd like to collect my wages. Friar Ferenc hasn't informed me that you're You've finished any new manuscripts? You'll be paid on the completion of any additional each additional manuscript you illuminate, but not before. I only have a few pages left, Brother Matthew. I'll finish them in the next few days anyways. Can't you make an exception? Can't you? I only have a few pages left. I'll finish them in the next few days. Can you make an exception? Just this once. Not without good reason. This abbey runs through mutual agreements, not haphazard payments. Breaking such contracts would cause undue trouble not only for Kearsarge, but for Tassing as well. Is that why Father Abbot has increased the taxes on gardeners? I understand. I won't press you further. I'm gonna ask about the abbey. What is this about, Andreas? I would like to help the gardeners pay for their taxes for the abbey. The gardeners have asked me for their rent early so they can pay their taxes to the abbey. Lie. I need the money, brother. I've made a grave error and I'm in debt. If I had the coin, I'd pay it off. That's not okay. He needs good reason. I would like to help the gardeners pay their tax. The gardeners have asked me. Let's make it so that we seem like we want to help. That's a good thing. Then plead your case to Father Gunnar. It's his decision. The matter is pressing, Brother Matthew. In the name of Christian charity, isn't there anything you can do? ... What's giving you pause? Wait, what am I doing here? Persuade Matthew to pay early. Made friendly inquiry about sacristy. Didn't admit to Gertner's offer. I think it's telling me what I did wrong and right. Persuade Matthew to pay early. What? I didn't know what I was supposed to do there. Oh, jeez. Dang it, I failed. I butchered it, I guess. Let's go to the dormitory. I don't think I'm supposed to be here anyways. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. What's cloister? Oh, wow. This guy looks... Sibet. There is a lot of places I could go. Aquarium, chapter house, infirmary, upper abbey. I guess I'm just going. Whoa. Well, look at this masterpiece. This is like what I drew in my dream. I dream of illustrations. It's so funny. A Dance of Death mural. Father Matthias has had it painted a few years ago before this death. It's beautiful. Kitchen and cellar. I feel like I'm getting pretty... Wait. Refectory? What's a refectory? When the brothers eat their meals, this is where the lector reads to them. Oh, okay. Wow. This is... Let's go back to the church. I feel like we're getting pretty sidetracked real quick. Oh, he's the one who's singing. Oh, it's beautiful. What a great voice. Let's go get our job done, shall we? Like that's what we literally get paid to do our job, and since we failed to persuade and ask for money. Oh. This was where we're supposed to go? Weird. I do love this storybook vibe though. I don't really remember where I'm supposed to be going. Oh, look at that. I can move around. Abbott House. God bless you, Ferenc. Oh, let's talk to Gano. We need money. Give us money. God bless you, Father Gano. I wanted to speak with you on the behalf of the Gertners. The Gertners? What about them? They're struggling to cope with the increase on taxes. I'd like to negotiate a better rate on their behalf. Clara mentioned they're behind on tax payments to the Abbey. I told her I'd talk to you on the matter. I wanted to waive their late payment on the... Oh my god. Okay. Maybe the church wants to help more. They're struggling to cope with the increased. I'd like to negotiate a better rate on their behalf. That would make sense going forward. Let's I don't know why Clara's name's all written down. Let's say they're struggling. You are an artist, Andreas, not a banker. The financial agreements between the Abbey and the Gertners are none of your business. Maybe not in the long run, Father, but I hate to see them struggling. Can't we discuss something? They are. Now that they've asked me for my rent on Earth. Okay, yeah, let's do that one. Indeed. A shame that they're bringing you into their own trouble. I cannot change the tax owed, Andreas. The Abbey relies on such income to sustain itself. I'm sorry, but the Gertners will have to find their own way to pay what they owe. God bless you. You're a dick. Gertner refused. Sorry. Let's pet Mirabellus. What a cute boy. Oh, what a good... That is the goodest boy you've ever seen. Look at them, little hound. Cute little sodden face. If the dog ever dies in this game, we rage quit. How do I get to freaking my painting? How do I go paint? Infirmary. Oh, hello. St. Luke, the patron of the artists, is also the patron of the healers. Bless ya, Andreas. Let's give him a pirate voice. Brother Florian, how are you? The brothers and sisters are well. So I am well. Thank you. Thank God. Andreas, have you spoken to Klaus Ducker lately? Yes, quite recently. Why? I believe he may have been receiving a medical text from Bologna soon. I'm quite interested in it. Wait, Bologna? You read Italian? Ah, no. Little Italian. No. Little Italian. And my Latin is not as good as I would like. I was hoping Brother Piero would help me with it if he has the time. I'm sure he will make time. He is a patient teacher. Ah, that he is. I'll see you later, Andreas. Until then. I can't do anything in this screen. I can't find my quests. A few more pages. Prime hour 6. Another day, another few pages for myself. Work at the scriptorium. I'm sorry. Okay, so scriptorium. Monastery. Courtyard. Sebet. Church. Dormitory. Kitchen and cellar. Cemetery. Where is the scriptorium? Okay, this is the dormitory. I am so lost. Where is the scriptorium? Oh my god, here it is. I don't even know how I found it. Here we go. Now we can actually do our job after an hour and a half. Oh, look at these beautiful, beautiful gentlemen. Guy? His name is just Guy? Good day, Andres. How was your morning going, Brother No, it is Guy. Okay, for a second I was like, oh, it's Gov. That's great. Brother Guy. It's fine. More contracts for the abbot. Which would you rather be making, contracts or manuscripts? I honestly don't care, Andreas. As long as the abbot is impressed, he could have me write the first chapter of the Genesis until Judgment Day. Does the abbot's opinion mean that much to you? The abbots and the priors both. You're lucky. When you're done with this, you're going home. I'm never going to see Burgundy again. I need to make the best of the next 40 years. I'll leave you to it then. Do I just take my seat? Like, how do I... Oh, Piero. Maybe? Andreas, God bless you. Okay, I won't make him that annoying. Andreas, God bless you. So good to see you. Good morning, Brother Piero. Good to see you as well. Oh, Iduck. I don't like this weather. My bones ache and it means a storm's coming. Big Yor Gertner says that if you live here 10 or 15 years, you can smell storms coming. Brother Idoc has been here long enough that we can always smell him coming. Oh, that is rude. That is rude. I shouldn't laugh. Do not forget, Brother Guy, the fate of the youths who jeered the aged prophet Krisha outside his birthel. I sometimes can't read the words, so I apologize. Are you comparing yourself to a comparing yourself to a prophet, Brother Idoc? I'm comparing you to an impudent youth whom the Lord, in his ineffable wisdom, may choose to strike down. Oh my, he's really angry. Brother Guy, please show more respect to Brother Idoc. You're being mean-spirited. Calm yourself, Brother Idoc. You're being too sensitive to Guy's jokes. I would say Guy is kind of weird. Stay out of this, Andreas. The old fart can defend himself well enough. I need no defense against Alaxia, you. God protects his faithful against the Inquitus. Well, everyone seems quite lively. I suppose this means Prior Fennec is not overseeing us today. He was here, but then he heard Lorenz Brothengel had arrived and he had hurried out like a little mouse. Fennec is so desperate to impress the abbot and the nobles like Rothengel. It's pathetic. You feign kindness to Father Abbot and our prior only to speak about them. I just had like a coughing fit for a second. About them like this behind their backs. It's shameful. Oh no, Baron Rothengel. His manuscript. I just realized that he will not want to see his manuscript. How silly of me. Of course that's why he's visiting. Perhaps if you were younger and faster, you wouldn't need to worry so much about patrons' visits. What's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like everyone else. Guy, someday you will stand where Piero is, and as a young monk, you will stand where you are now. And a young monk will stand where you are now. Anyway, what's the problem? The Baron is just one client. He has to wait like anyone else. Andreas... Baron Rothengel is not like anyone else. He has a powerful friends, including the Prince Bishop of Freising. Kirso is already out of favor. Father Abbot doesn't want to have to deal with more tension. Well, if Prior Fennec isn't here, I'm going to have to work on my masterpiece until he arrives. And so we work. Oh, that's right. I need to reference the Endermar manuscript. Whoa. Zedna. Wait. Denza? What do you want, Andreas? I don't know. Maybe she's beautiful. Maybe I'm giving her a witchy voice for no reason. A book in the Endermar Rand manuscript, the Book of Hours.
Your hair looks messy today. Did you get enough sleep?
Ooh, look, my skills. I was wondering when my skills were gonna come up. No, because I was dreaming about you.
A liar.
Can I just get the book?
That's all the way upstairs. Can't you get by without it?
I'm sorry, but I really can't. I need to reference it for my work. No, why are you complaining? Isn't this your job? I'm sorry, but I need it.
Really? Well, my feet hurt and the stairs are so steep. I'm just going to ask the Illuminata to get it. Sister Illuminata! Andreas needs help finding his book and I don't know where it is.
Oh, she looks like a little younger. Andreas? Sister Illuminata, I'd like to borrow the Endermar manuscript, the Book of Hours. Yes, I overheard. Here, please return it promptly. Maybe I could give her an English script, I don't know. Dude, why does it look like he's covered in paint right now? Yeah, Piero I swear he didn't look that covered in paint before. Or is it like rugged, like his tunic is like really old, maybe? Andreas, may I see how your masterpiece is coming? Of course, your opinion is always welcome. Whoa. Yes, compositions is lovely. There is joyful spirit in your arrangement of figures. The contrast of colors is quite nice, rich and beautiful on their own, but not empowering the scene. Huh. Is that all? It doesn't feel right. I don't know why. It's an excellent interpretation of someone else's work. What do you mean? It's all my work. That's what the client wants. Brother, you know I don't like doing more work than I have to. What do you mean? It's all my work. That's what the client wants. What do you mean it's all my work? My son, you're copying the illustration from the Endumar manuscript almost exactly. So, what's wrong with that? I haven't improved on it? Aesthetically, yes, it's wonderful. But I feel you have not given much thought to what represents. It's November. In November, we show peasants leading the pigs into the forest to forage on acorns before the slaughter. Andreas, the peasants are no longer allowed to forage acorns in the forest. Many great lords and abbots across the empire have forbidden it, even Father Gunnar. What difference does it make? This is the way the November is painted. But it is not the way November is. Oh my god, he moves fast. Art is illustration, storytelling, but in their most sublime form. I keep having all these crazy accents and inflections, so I literally keep coughing really aggressively. Okay. These images illuminate a path to truth. It's most important to me that my clients are happy. They won't pay me for the truth. Yes, but with God's grace, this book of ours will outlive us all. What will it say to those who see it in a future generation? Centuries beyond our comprehension. Hey, this guy's spitting facts. Some will gaze deep into your lines and paint to seek a deeper meaning. What will they find? But you need not listen to my opinions. They are just thoughts of an old monk. There is no place for the monastic scriptoria anymore. In truth, this room is a place out of time. Does that make you sad? Why is that? Why is Kirso kept this up for so long? Some people, some places, have a difficult time letting go of the past. I am not among them. The creation of books, of art, is no longer the province of monasteries. So be it. More people will be able to write. More will be able to read. And in doing so, be brought to truth. Don't you think that there's danger in anyone being able to write? Anyone being able to read? Whoa. Anything? I think there will always be a place for artists like you, Brother Adok. I like that one. Guy, ... I'm sorry, with a name like Guy, you should just stay quiet. And Brother Guy. It is kind of you to say so, Andreas, but you need not be concerned for me. I have lived a long life, and I am happy to have served the Lord. When he calls for me, I am ready. Hey, look at that. Sorry, also, holy crap, that was really bright. Oh my gosh, Adok walks like a total weirdo. Where has the time gone? It is already Teshe? I don't know what that word is. Too much talk. I must ask for forgiveness for not honoring the rule. Until later, Andreas. Until later. Yeah, I gotta stay here because I was late AF. Oh, big stretch. Oh. Oh, you looking shady. Whoa, that was aggressive. Oh, is that Illuminati? Okay. What is going on in here? Oh, I don't know. Okay, I feel like we're getting into another chapter part area here, and we've been going on for, I'd say, quite strongly with all these voices. I just tried to do Illuminata's voice, and I literally, like, went... Like, my voice literally is dying, so I think we're gonna probably have to call it here. Okay, you guys, that was Pentiment. It's really cool because you can see that I'm still in part 1, the Baron Scriptorium, April 21st, 1518, Terce. So it shows where I'm at, like, right here. I like that it's just, it breaks the third wall in all the right areas, and it gives me Doki Doki vibes, which if you haven't played that game, it's basically like a game that breaks the fourth wall in video games. games, and it's a decision-based making game, just like this one. This one has like a really storybook-esque charm to it, and I am having a really fun time doing a bunch of different voices. If you guys didn't enjoy the voices as much, then you know, we don't have to play this game again, but hopefully I introduced you guys to something new and you guys choose to play it on your own. It's available on Game Pass. Game Pass and Xbox, I am not sponsored, but I would like to say that these games are offered for such a super low price that they're like, this game is incredibly charming and I'm super into it. The fact that it has 15 to 20 hours of gameplay, it's a lot. And I think there's a lot of reading, but I'm also a reader myself. I love story-based games with lots of lore and lots of backstory and things that have like decision-based things. So if I make a decision here, then someone else remembers the decision like 10 hours down the road. Like Illuminata, it remembers that I chose to be nice to her or something like that. I think my accents need a little bit of work. But I tried giving everyone just their own little unique spin based off how I heard them in my mind. But if you guys did have a good time and you guys would like me to continue playing this game, please let me know in the comments down below. And of course, subscribe for more Noodle Wednesdays, as we will continue to show you games, or I will continue to show you games that I or you would have never considered playing in a million years, you know, had I not, you know, looked into it. I still don't really know what the end game here is, and I'm kind of just being silly with it. But if you guys do choose to play this game for yourselves, please let me know. I'd love to hear about all of your guys' experiences, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Mwah.